Welcome to Oro Valley. On behalf of the men and women of the Oro Valley Police Department, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to learn about us and our community. The Oro Valley Police Department is a full-service law enforcement organization dedicated to maintaining the safety and quality of life our citizens and visitors have come to expect.
The town of Oro Valley is a bustling southwestern community, scenically located just north of Tucson, Arizona. Although the setting is suburban and sometimes rural, the Oro Valley Police Department is a pioneering law enforcement organization dedicated to meeting the needs of the community. The Oro Valley Police Communications Bureau is the primary answering point for all 911 emergency calls. Citizens who call the OVPD will speak with a trained police dispatcher whose mission is to provide the highest level of service and assistance possible. Dispatchers use the latest state-of-the-art equipment to deploy and coordinate officer responses to both emergency and non-emergency calls. Out on the streets, our highly trained and skilled police officers proactively patrol the Oro Valley area in high-performance vehicles, which incorporate the latest digital, communications, and enforcement technologies. Oro Valley has one of the most aggressive DUI enforcement programs in Arizona. Our DUI officers are specially trained to detect and detain impaired drivers. Our DUI officers are trained HGN technicians, phlebotomists, and drug recognition experts. Each DUI patrol car is equipped with an onboard video recorder to document stops and arrests, and our DUI officers participate in the Governor's Office of Highway Safety Task Force. Traffic safety is a major concern to the citizens of Oro Valley, and the OVPD Motorcycle Unit is responsible for enforcing traffic laws and investigating accidents in the community. Motorcycle officers use the latest laser and GPS speed detection devices to enforce speed limits and map vehicle collisions. All of our motorcycle officers undergo rigorous training and must qualify quarterly in order to maintain riding proficiency. And since safety is always a paramount concern, OVPD was the first law enforcement organization in southern Arizona to ride BMW motorcycles because of their excellent record of safety and dependability. OVPD officers also patrol on highly versatile mountain bikes. These bikes allow officers to patrol areas not easily accessible to patrol cars or motorcycles. And bike officers can more freely interact with the public in residential neighborhoods, parks, schools, and shopping areas. Of course, not everyone who works for the OVPD is out on the street. A great deal of law enforcement work happens behind the scenes, and within the walls of the Oro Valley Police Department are dozens of specialized officers and civilians. Quality police work depends on quality record keeping, and the OVPD Records Unit is responsible for all public law enforcement records and the paperwork for impounded vehicles. The Property and Evidence Unit is charged with evidence collection, crime scene photography, and information gathering. Using the latest forensic and computer databases, this unit ties the evidence collected to criminal suspects. When serious crime is involved, the OVPD Criminal Investigations Unit can be found hard at work. Detectives are responsible for conducting detailed crime investigations, following up on information provided by officers or on tips provided by civilians. OVPD detectives investigate a wide variety of criminal behaviors, from auto theft, burglary, and robbery, to rape, assault, and sometimes even murder. And the OVPD Canine Unit is well prepared to deal with homeland security or drug-related issues with dogs trained to protect and assist officers in apprehension. They are also trained to sniff out drugs or explosives. And if you watch the news, you know that drug-related crime is increasing all over the nation. But here in Oro Valley, our Community Action Team is always on the alert for suspicious or criminal activity. The CAT Squad is trained to respond swiftly and effectively when they are called into action. Of course, no police department would be complete without a SWAT team. In keeping with regional cooperation efforts, Oro Valley officers are proud members of the Pima Regional SWAT Team. The OVPD also provides programs aimed at safety and community awareness. Our Public Information Officer, or PIO, is always available to brief the community and the media on breaking news events. And the department conducts several Citizens Academies a year, where community members learn about the police department through a variety of presentations by department personnel. In local schools, OVPD school resource officers ensure the safety and security of the 11 schools within our township. OVPD school resource officers provide guidance, counsel, and instruction to students while providing enforcement efforts aimed at eliminating drug use and school violence. One of the more popular programs is OVPD CSI, a forensic science class which makes science and police work interesting and relevant to students. Our Explorer program teaches kids from 14 to 21 how real police work is done. Many of these kids go on to careers in law enforcement after graduation.
Good job, guys.
And since many Oro Valley residents are retired, our Citizens Volunteer, or CVAP program, provides a number of valuable services to the community without adding to the workload of duty officers. With over 80 volunteers, CVAP has the manpower to staff an entire department substation. These volunteers conduct dark house patrols when residents are out of town, and check up on the elderly or infirmed if they live alone. CVAP volunteers also help officers with the vehicle etching program. Etching the vehicle's identification number, or VIN, into each window helps cut down on auto theft and greatly assists officers in recovering stolen vehicles. And of course, there's a great Neighborhood Watch program, where citizens become actively involved in protecting their own neighborhoods.
So, if you're looking for a great place to live and a great place to work, come partner with us here in Oro Valley.